video, because fuck you, I do what I want, and that's gonna be in the video. Alright, hey, Lord Tachi me here. My name is Kenneth. I'm here with two of my friends, Markel and Roche, and today we will be discussing the new Mortal Kombat movie. We are gonna be talking.
Because you touch yourself.
Yeah. Good job explaining the name, jackass. So yeah, we're gonna be discussing the new Mortal Kombat movie. We're gonna be going through it scene by scene and just talking about it as we go, as we just talk about it. Alright, starting from the very beginning. It starts off in feudal, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick an Asian country, feudal Japan. Following Hanzo, I do not remember his last name. Hasashi, nerd. Hanzo Hasashi. Yeah, following Hanzo Hasashi. Sorry, I was trying my hard not to freaking break down into laughter. Following Hanzo Hasashi, and if you know how that song and dance goes, if you know anything about Mortal Kombat, you know how that ends. Alright, Mad, discuss.
Alright, from that point right there, the beginning is not Hanzo, but Bihan killing off Hanzo's entire clan. But it's, from what we've seen and what they were talking about, it was actually Bihan instead of it being Quan Chi. And I was looking for any hints that it wasn't him. It was actually Quan Chi that did it, but no. Bihan in the movie actually said that he killed everyone, and sad. I'm sorry, I got distracted as the first member used him. Yeah, Bihan actually in the movie said he did kill everyone, which isn't right at all. It should have been Quan Chi. It should have been Quan Chi. Disguised as Bihan killing everyone. Unless they have a twist, aka like Bihan being forced to say that he actually killed everyone, or being under control of Quan Chi during that process, or they have another twist saying that Scorpion has done something to Bihan, which is why he personally killed everyone. Who knows? There's got to be some reason why they deviated from that, but I don't know.
I think, you see, I just think it was just a creative difference. I mean, I don't think they want to make it too complicated, because I think the story overall, Markel, it's a real basic B-word story. I mean, Jesus Christ, Roche, turn your fucking phone off. We're making a video here.
That was me. That was my
Oh, my bad. Yeah, that's my bad. My bad, Roche. Jesus Christ, Markel, turn your fucking phone off. We're making a video.
Don't yell at me!
Yeah, I'll do what I want. Alright, what was I saying? And for anyone that says, yeah, I'm not going to be editing any of this out, because I am, let's be honest, I don't have enough viewers to learn how to use video editing. If I get alright, what were we talking about? Yeah, the whole not being Bihan, not being Quan Chi in disguise thing, that actually doesn't bother me so much, because, let's be honest, if you really look into the Mortal Kombat story, it is complicated as hell. I've seen a full, breakdown of it, and it can be really complicated. I think that whole Quan Chi being a disguise thing would have worked out if it focused 100% on Scorpion and kind of left out the Terminate, or made the Terminate and all that thing kind of like a side story. Ooh, yeah, man, if you ever get a chance, get back on HBO Plus and watch the animated movie of Scorpion. That, if they just did that animated movie of Scorpion and made that live action, that would have been a really good, just Scorpion movie, a Mortal Kombat Scorpion movie. But yeah, that's something you should watch. As for the whole thing with Bihan, I don't know. I mean, if they get a sequel, there might be a little twist in it that it shows that it's actually, Quan Chi, but I don't think they're going to do that. They've already really established pretty hard that, it was Bihan. God damn it. What do you think, Roche? Yeah, Roche is not even here.
I said be right back.
Ugh. Ugh. Alright, you see, this is why we shouldn't have involved the third person. Let's see, what's else? Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what else to say about that scene. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward scene. You know, by Bihan murders the whole clan, Scorpion swears with vengeance, and blah blah blah. Alright, as for the next scene though, now we're in the next scene. It cuts to modern day. And we are now with a guy named Cole, which Markel explained to me off camera that he is actually a real character in Mortal Kombat. I sincerely thought that he was some made-up character they made up for the sake of the movie. But nope, he's actually a real character. I did not know that.
I
Alright.
believe he's a descendant of Scorpion.
Yeah, but no, the thing is, as far as I remember, in the actual story, Scorpion never had a daughter. He only ever had a son and a wife, which were both killed by Bihan. So, like I said, I don't know if the daughter's a real daughter, or maybe that's a creative liberty. I'm not sure. Boom. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he never had a daughter. I'm pretty sure of that. But yeah, let's see what happened. So apparently this Cole Young used to be some hot MMA fighter, but then he just, got into a losing streak or something. They never really explained what it was. But he just became garbage. I mean, who was it that came in? Some dude came in. I don't know if he was the trainer or the owner of the gym or something. He started talking mad shit about how he used to be good and now he's only good at taking punches. And damn, that's gonna hurt. But yeah, that's what happened. And then once again, it cuts to him in the ring fighting some dude. I don't remember if they gave him a name. No, they did give him a name. I just don't remember what it is. Cuts into the ring, he's fighting some dude, and Cole loses. And, well, it was so predictable. Yeah, but yeah, there's that. Hey, yay, I won. Alright. What do you think,
Are you
Matt?
talking about Kung Lao?
No.
Kung Lao.
No,
No,
no.
he's talking. He said in the beginning when it was like the MMA fight with Cole that he lost.
Yeah, you said you watched the movie, Roche. Did you watch the live action movie?
Watch the movie.
Oh, clearly you don't remember. I took notes, because I took that shit pretty seriously.
I watched it when I was at work, and I watched it when I got home.
Oh, he clearly wasn't watching it enough. But yeah, well, let's see. What do you think? Well, yeah, that part is pretty straightforward. Not really much to discuss there. What do you think, Markel?
And I think they were just to introduce Cole pretty much.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. It was a basic bitch introduction. Let's see. After that, no. Was there? Yeah, after the fight, it cuts to Shang Tsung talking to Scorpion. No, not Scorpion. I suck at this. Talking to Sub-Zero and Outworld. And once again, it's a pretty straightforward scene. It doesn't really need any, really deep lore explanation or anything. Sub-Zero walks in, Shang-Chi calls him Bihan, and Sub-Zero is like, Bihan is dead, I am Sub-Zero, blah blah blah. Doing that whole imitation thing. Hey, I didn't know he had a flamethrower. Boom. Let's see, yeah, and of course, bad guy's gonna be a bad guy, and Shang Tsung sends Bihan to, well, kill all the chosen fighters. And apparently, all the chosen fighters are marked with a dragon tattoo or a dragon birthmark, which I don't know. Let's talk about that, actually. Let's talk about that, Markel, because I don't know how you felt about that, but I hated this stupid dragon birthmark thing.
I thought it was pretty decent.
You thought it was pretty decent? I've always liked the fact that fucking Raiden just went around picking people. Oof, that hurt. But yeah, I personally always like the fact that Raiden went around picking people. Raiden just sees all, knows all, just knows, alright, this guy might be useful, that guy might be useful, and that person might be useful. But yeah, the whole dragon mark thing, I just thought it was so dumb and I freaking hated it.
I mean, the way I seen it was a symbol of champions, so if somebody gets defeated that has the dragon mark, it passes down to the victor.
I never thought of it like that, actually. Out of all honesty, yeah, that actually gave me a new
You
perspective of it.
remember that happened to Sonya.
Yeah, she killed
Yeah,
Kano.
yeah, you're right. It happened to Zonya when he killed Kano, and Jax. They did say Jax got it. Dick, you spare me, little shit. Yeah, and Jax also got it because he killed someone who also had the mark. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, the whole. I mean, I guess it makes sense if you treat it like how you said it, Rosha. I never thought about it like that. It's like only the strongest can have the mark. So yeah, okay. If you look at it like that, yeah, I could actually see pretty decently at the mark. Ugh.
That's the only reason why I like the mark.
Yeah, alright, yeah, saying it like I never thought of it like that. So that's why we have these discussions to help expand each other's minds.
Yeah.
Ah, dick. Yeah, but okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, the whole mark thing isn't bad. Now if you explain it like that, the whole, only the strong can get the mark and shit. Or yeah, only the strongest can get the mark. Well, let's see what happens after that. Let's see. Yeah, then it cuts back to modern time. It cuts back to Cole, his wife, and his daughter grabbing lunch. No, wait. I missed a part. That's my bad. Like I said, if this was scripted, it'd probably be 10 times better. But it's not scripted. It's we're winging it. So going backwards, back to after the fight where Cole gets his ass kicked, Jack shows up asking to see Cole's dragon tattoo. Just to do what he does best and confirm that that's the actual mark. And yeah, he confirms it. Yada yada yada. It cuts to Shang Tsung's Sub-Zero on the bridge. Bad guys gonna be bad guys. Shang Tsung's cheating. Shang Tsung orders Sub-Zero to go kill all those with the mark. Yada yada yada. And then now it cuts back to Cole, his wife, and his kid having lunch. Cole and his wife, I do not know the name of the wife, go inside to go pick up the lunch or something, and it starts snowing. I have a speech impediment, alright, so I am going to screw up a few words. It starts snowing, and Sub-Zero shows up. And then Jax, Sub-Zero. Yeah, obviously. That should make sense. Here, since we're talking about Sub-Zero, I'm going to go Sub-Zero this round. So Sub-Zero shows up, and Sub-Zero's obviously trying to murder Cole because he has one to, and you pick Jax. Okay. It wasn't on purpose. It was a random too. Alright. Sub-Zero shows up. He starts wrecking shit by making giant snowballs starts making hail the size of people's fists, and he's just throwing that shit all over the place trying to kill Cole. Jax shows up in a car, picks up Cole, his wife, his kid, and off they go, driving off to try to, get away. Jax drives into an alley. Sorry, I'm kind of focusing on winning this fight. Jax drives into an alley, and Sub-Zero's already there waiting for their asses somehow. Because, he can teleport apparently. Ouch.
Ninja?
Alright, Ninja. Forgot about that actually. He can teleport with his ninja powers. And Jax does the only thing he can do. He decides to be the total Chad that he is. And he's like, alright, Cole. Pulls out a gun. He pulls out a gun in the trunk of his car, like the total Chad he is, and tells Cole to take his family and go find Sonya Blade, gives him an address, and that's when the fight scene happens between Sub-Zero and Jax, like this, but just imagine Jax having human arms instead of robot arms, and me not sucking at the video game. Dick! Fuck you! And me not sucking at the video game. And of course, first fight of the thing, Jax gets his ass kicked and loses his arms.
Like that?
Just like that, and loses his arms. Alright, this is actually another thing that bothered me, but that's because I'm biased and I'm a huge fan of Ermac. So I was really hoping to see Ermac just rip off Jax's arms, personally.
I was hoping to see Ermac as well.
Yeah,
that part is only on the second timeline. He actually does lose his arms to Sub-Zero in the original timeline.
Does he in the original time? I do not know jack shit about the original timeline then. Goddamn. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
don't.
original timeline, he does lose it to Sub-Zero.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. Mark Hill knows a lot more about the lore than I do. I'll be the first person to admit that. All right, so yeah, knowing that, it actually doesn't bother me as much. But I wish I knew that. I probably would have appreciated it a lot more at the time. All right, so yeah, that whole happens, and next scene, Cole. Yeah, after Jax loses his arms to Sub-Zero, Cole. It cuts to Cole taking his family to some house. I don't know if it belongs to them or some safe house. They don't really explain it, which kind of bothers me. But yeah, Cole takes his family to some sort of safe house in somewhere. They don't say where exactly. He leaves his family there because he has to find Sonya. And then it cuts to Cole. Wait, does it cut back to Shang Tsung? Man, I should have really watched this movie again before doing this breakdown. But then again, fuck it. This is mostly for fun at this point. Cuts back to Cole actually finding Sonya and finding the address Jax gives him. He leaps a fence. He finds Sonya. I think Sonya kicks his ass for like 5 seconds, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Sonya kicks his butt for like 5 seconds, and then Cole tells him, hey, Jack sent me, yada, yada, yada. God damn it, I'm in the corner. I mean, yeah, Jack sent me, yada, yada. And personally, one of my best parts in the movie is when they introduce Kano. My god, this man, the actor they got to play Kano, in my opinion, is right on fucking cue. Like, best actor in the whole movie, in my opinion. But yeah, let's see. Alright, any comments? Mad, Roche? Markel, Roche?
Yeah, Kano, he made it look like Kano, but he was Kano. That was it. That actor, he owned Kano.
Yeah,
He was really good.
He
was really good.
He owned Kano.
Yeah, but if you see any pictures of Kano, you wouldn't think, oh, that's Kano, but no. You see how he acts, that's Kano. He owned it. That was him. That was Kano.
Yeah.
He owned that part.
Yeah, alright. Everyone loved Kano. Alright, so everyone in this group is in total agreement. Everybody loves Kano. The actor they got did an amazing job. Nobody has any negatives about that. Alright, then what happens afterwards? Let's see.
My all-time favorite is always going to be Sonya.
Well, yeah. Well, we're not talking about the game characters. We're talking about the actors and all that, Roche. Come on, learn to differentiate the two, man. Alright, let's see. What was I talking about? What happens after that? I think I think it cuts back to Outworld. It introduces Melina. And we're gonna talk about Melina right now because I don't know about you people, that's Roche, Markel, and anyone else that's watched this movie. I did not like Melina. I do not like her. Yeah, I didn't like her character design. I didn't like the fact that she's not very ninja-y. I didn't like anything about her.
I like that they incorporated her teleport. They did her fighting style perfectly. When you see her fight, yeah, that's Melina. That was aggravating.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, the fighting was pretty on cue for her powers and all that, but her her style and all that, and I understand why they went with dark colors, because I guess, she is technically she is a ninja. She's not technically, she is a ninja. So I know why they didn't. Yeah, they didn't give her a hint of purple. It was just dark colors, and I didn't see any hint of purple. So her costume design and all that did bother me. The fact that what did they do? They gave her they just covered her face in blood and shit like that instead of giving her mask and stuff, which is another thing that really bothered me. I did not like her design. I didn't like anything about her. And Melina's my all-time favorite character. Don't ask me why. And you can probably hear my dog in the background. Alright, yeah, and another thing that bothered me so much that I talked about quite a bit in my video review, link in the description by the way, is Reptile, whatever the fuck they call them in this movie. Yeah, same. I am hoping that was not Reptile, and they just did Reptile dirty. Alright, but yeah, Shang Tsung says send Reptile. I can't remember the name of that character for the life of me. I'm just gonna call her Reptile. They say send Reptile off.
That thing was Reptile.
Yeah, they said send Reptile to find the champions, blah blah blah. Alright, and now cuts to Sonya, Kano, and Cole in her trailer. They talk for a bit. I think Sonya's explaining Mortal Kombat and explaining all this stuff. And that's when Reptile shows up. Fight scene happens.
Fight.
The reptile fight scene was actually a really good fight. I actually did like that fight a lot. And
that wasn't the actual reptile.
Yeah, same.
I'll be okay if that's someone of his race, but not the actual character.
See, that would bother me too, because Reptile is supposedly the very last of his race. Unless it, well, actually, I don't know, Matt. You know more about the original timeline. In the original timeline, is he the last of his race, or?
I cannot remember at all.
All right, but in the new timeline, in the timeline that I'm currently playing, he is the last of his race. So I don't. Once again, I don't know enough about the original timeline. So maybe he isn't the last of his race in the movie timeline, or maybe he is the last of his race. But assuming,
there could have been two. That's probably now like that's not like.
Athena, be quiet.
The actual reptile is the last of his race. But I don't think that's gonna be the. I think everyone who dies probably not be the end of them for some reason. I think everyone's gonna come back somehow.
Nah.
Girl and all of them going to come back.
You see, I would think that too if Quan Chi was a character. If Quan Chi was a character, I would be like, hey, Quan Chi might bring everyone back as Revenants, which I would be completely okay with. I would love to see Revenants in a freaking movie.
You know something to think about?
What's up, Virgil?
Not so soon.
Every Mortal Kombat, they usually have a tournament, so they probably will come back.
I've never seen someone come back from the...
Yeah, the next one, they have to have, it's going to be the tournament. Because it's pre-tournament, pretty much, from this movie.
Well, think about it. What happened to, I'm going to tell you back in the past. Think about what happened to, like, Noob, Sector. They all came back as Triborg. So you never know.
Well, that's another thing that actually bothered me about this movie. There's no introductions to cybernetics. Remember, they are cyborgs. There's no introduction to that shit. Kano's laser eye, it's done by the, what is it called? Arcana or something? Which is something I hate in this movie. I hate the whole Icona, whatever the hell it's called thing. Because it's just... I get it, you know, how else are you supposed to introduce magic? But fuck me, I'd rather it be like the whole just skill thing. It's chi or ki or kai or whatever, and like anyone can use it if you're just skilled enough. Because
everyone has their different kinds.
Yeah. And the whole like cybernetics thing, like Sonya's little gauntlets thing is what gave her little purple blast thing. But now it's in this movie timeline, it's her arcana. So there's like no cybernetics, like, at all. So, how will you explain the Cyber Lin Kuei if they get introduced? What do? Do you just say... the only thing I could think of how they could do it, which would be really bad in my opinion, is if they do some stupid, I don't know, these Lin Kuei has technology that lets them take arcana from the earth, which I would think is just stupid as hell. Yeah, I don't really get why they didn't just introduce cybernetics, because like Kano's eye, it's his arcana, which I'm like, oof, couldn't he just be some badass guy that's really good with knives and just a total like Chad? Nope. It's his arcana, which I think is dumb as hell. Who do I feel like being? Alright. What were we talking about? Man, I don't remember where we left off in the breakdown.
How far did we get on the breakdown for the story? Where were we? We talked about...
it was Reptile. I remember that. I think we were at Reptile.
We got to Reptile.
So, yeah.
The fight scene was amazing. The design for him, we didn't like.
Yeah. Actually, I'm okay with the character design for Reptile. He's a reptile, so the fact that they made that reptile look like a reptile, I'm completely okay with. What I hated is the fact that they either created an original character who is of the reptile race, which is stupid as hell. You know, you already have plenty of characters. Just throw in reptile. Screw it. Why not? Or just don't throw in reptile, or just don't mention a reptilian. Maybe just kept a cloak. But yeah, that's what happened. They fight reptile. Kano gets loose using acid that reptile spit or something. But Kano gets loose, and all three of them work together to kill reptile. Yeah, I'm calling it reptile. I don't care about its freaking name. And Kano probably has one of the best scenes in the whole fucking movie when he rips out Reptile's heart, you know, from the fatality. That is a fatality of Kano's, I think, in the classic.
Yep.
In the yeah, that is his first fatality, and he ends it the way I would expect Kano to end it. You know, he just ends it with Kano wins, which is total Kano. I feel like if Kano would totally say something like that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. After that, what did they do with the body? Did they say what they did with the body? Did they burn it or did they just bury it? What did they do with it? Yeah, nobody knows. Dick. So nobody knows what they did with the body. Assuming that they burnt it. They burned the body. They go back into Sonya's trailer, and there's Kano just drinking a bunch of beers, and drawing a little picture of himself ripping out Reptile's heart, which was pretty awesome. Like I said, total Kano, total Kano. So Sonya and Cole decide to they know they have to find Raiden and his temple, and they don't know where to look. But apparently, Kano knows where it is. So Kano's not gonna help them. Kano's getting the fuck out of there, which I don't blame him. He wants nothing to do with that stupid thing. With the Terminate or helping them or, you know, any of that crap. But yeah, that's what happened there. Sonya tells Kano that she will give him $2 million. Kano says, give me $3 million. Sonya's fine, I'll do it. Fun fact, Sonya doesn't have $3 million. Lied through her teeth.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was pretty fucking funny. That was actually pretty fucking funny. Let's see. Kano knows a person with a plane, obviously. I mean, that makes sense. He probably has a bunch of black market connections and shit. So the fact that he knows someone with a plane is, oof, nice. Didn't mean to do that. I wanted to do a fatality, but I'll take it. But yeah, makes sense why Kano would know someone with a plane. Guys probably smuggles guns, drugs, and a bunch of other freaking horrible things. So, makes sense that he knows somebody with a plane. Once again, it cuts to Kano, Sonya, Cole on the plane, and blah blah blah. Cole's having nightmares about Scorpion and the Netherrealm. At least they never say it's the Netherrealm, but he's in hell, which is the Netherrealm. How do you do random? Oh, there it is, yeah. Yeah, Cole's having nightmares of Hanzo in the Netherrealm. Yada yada yada. They jump off the plane, land in the desert. Kano is trying to take him to Raiden's temple. And while in the desert, they run into Liu Kang. Don't ask me how. I guess it's just stupid dumb luck. A wizard did it. Maybe Raiden did it. I don't know. They run into... Yeah, probably Raiden.
He came out there towards them. He knew exactly where they was. So got some Raiden, told them where they were, and he took them back to the temple.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
They were going the wrong way.
They were going... Yeah, Kano was taking them the wrong way. Which is freaking hilarious. So, once again, it cuts to Raiden's temple. They walk, Liu Kang, there's a secret door, Liu Kang opens it, and there it does more expeditions, just explains a little bit more about the different realms. They talked about Outrealm, they talked about Earthrealm, and so far those are the only two realms they talked about. I don't think they talked about Netherrealm or anything like that. If they did, I missed it. Leave a comment below if they did. But they did introduce Shao Kahn, which I hope they would. I hope they go with the video game design because his video game design is pretty awesome. They introduced Shao Kahn. They do introduce the Great Kung Lao, and that's where they introduce. Yeah, they talk about the Great Kung Lao. They talk about what they don't talk about. They show images of the Great Kung Lao, I think, winning the first Mortal Kombat. Then they show a second image of Goro ripping Kung Lao in two, losing the second Mortal Kombat. And that's where, the losing streak started. And let's see. Yeah, after that, it shows there was so many Easter eggs in this movie, which is pretty awesome. We're gonna have to talk about the Easter eggs alone later once we're done with the breakdown. It goes from there. It shows. Yeah, Liu Kang's explaining things. Kano's being Kano, and he's trying to steal a golden necklace. He gets caught. Then they finally introduces Raiden. Raiden, being the total dick that he is being a dick. He treats everyone like crap. He says Cole's not ready physically, which I think he's ready physically, but he's not ready, I would say, emotionally and mentally. Wait, does he say? I don't remember. I should have taken better notes. But yeah, Raiden walks up to Cole, says not ready, walks up to Sonya, says, Sonya, you don't even have a fucking mark. Well, doesn't say anything to Kano, but Kano's like, Kano being Kano. Best fucking actor in the whole movie. Kano alone is carrying this movie, in my opinion. Kano alone is carrying this movie. Kano being Kano, being a dick, being an arrogant asshole. Raiden just tasers his ass against a wall. It's freaking hilarious. Let's see. Knocks him unconscious for, I think, like a minute or two. Raiden explains a few things. Kano gets back up. And Kano's like, okay, alright, what I missed? Because he got knocked the fuck out. After that, let's see, what happens after that? Is that the training montage? Or what, do they talk some more? No, it's not the training montage, yes, I just remembered. The bad guys show up. Of course, they're breaking the rules. And they're blatantly breaking the rules. It's not even, like, subtle. I understand if it's subtle, but it's not even, it's so blatant, and it actually kind of bothers me how blatant they break the rules. But yeah, bad guys show up, they breaking the rules. Liu Kang is about to get killed by Sub-Zero. That's when Kung Lao show up, and Kung Lao is probably one of the coolest introductions in the whole movie. Kung Lao shows up, saves Liu Kang. Ah, man, we should not be playing video games and doing a fucking breakdown. I'm trying so hard right now. Kung Lao shows up, saves Liu Kang from getting killed by Sub-Zero. And they talk in, I think, Chinese or Japanese for a little bit. And they're about to go to an all-out brawl. Both sides about to fight each other. Raiden shows up, says they're breaking the rules. And Shang Tsung is like, yeah, he pretty much admits that he's breaking the rules, and then he's like taunting the Elder Gods, saying, yeah, the Elder Gods aren't going to do shit, which once again really bothers me. Because normally, the Elder Gods...
Because one Elder God is on his side, that's why.
Really? I did not know that.
You forgot who, the main villain is for, MK10.
Shinnok's trapped in an amulet, though. You forgot that he's trapped in an amulet.
Oh yeah, he's already trapped.
He's already trapped in the amulet. Yeah. We'll talk about that later. Let's finish the fucking breakdown because we get sidetracked so many times. So yeah, Raiden, pops a Titan bubble all over Raiden's temple, making Shang Tsung. I always say that fucking name wrong. Shang Tsung, Sub-Zero, and who's with him? I think Melina's there with him too. They can't come in. And that's when the training montage happens. They get introduced to the whole training arena, and I don't know why they went like this route. I think it's a stupid route, but when Sonya was like getting ready to train with them, they're like, no, the guy, it's alright, you can't join us, you don't have a mark. Only people with a mark can, train here, which I thought was dumb as hell. But yeah, that happens, then training montage, then like in all training montage, there's a little stop in the middle, and it's just Liu Kang explaining how he got his mark and explaining his past. And that happens. Once again, training montage. And then it finally cuts to the bad guys. Wow, I'm getting my ass wrecked right now. Cuts to the bad guys. And there, now it introduces a bunch of bad guys. It introduces General Reiko, Cabal, I forgot her name, but the vampire chick with the bat wings. Nikawa, something like that. Who else does it introduce? And it also introduced Goro. Goro, all you see is his shadow because it's fucking Goro. He's the most badass of them all. So yeah, and once again, Cabal makes this whole once again, to me, another amazing character, Cabal. I don't know who they got to play him. I gotta look it up. But another dude that pretty much carries the fucking movie. Because goddamn, Cabal, the actor they got to play Cabal, just on point. On point for me. But yeah, Cabal talks about Kano. He talks about how he knows Kano. And he talks about how Kano is the one that put him in that iron lung of his. And yeah, that's where that happens. Then I think it cuts to Kano, if I remember correctly. It cuts to Kano. I should have some water with me. Oh my god, my mouth is dry. It cuts to Kano, just walking around, chillaxing at the edge of the shield. Don't know why he's chillaxing at the edge of the shield. I guess, I don't know, maybe he had to take a piss or something. But yeah, chillaxing at the edge of the shield. Cabal shows up and just, says, hey, we'll give you money. Just, let us in. Were you just waiting for it to do that to me, Mokel?
No.
So yeah, Cabal shows up, says, we'll give you money, let us in. Of course, Kano being Kano only cares about the dollar. Destroys Raiden's staff, they let them in. They get in, and a big Royal Rumble happens. And like all the cases... And in this Royal Rumble, you have Cabal fighting Liu Kang, you have Sonya fighting Melina, you have Sub-Zero fighting no one, Shang Tsung fighting no one, Jax fighting General Reiko, and I thought, yeah, Kano was also fighting Sonya. It starts with Melina fighting Sonya. Melina tastes some of Sonya's blood, and Melina's like, you don't have the mark, you're worthless. And then it switches to Kano fighting Sonya. And of course, this is the first big fight, so good guys lose. Fun fact, if you ever watch a Power Rangers episode, that's how it usually goes. Good guys lose. Raiden and Goro is sent, I forgot about this, Goro is sent to fight Cole, who at this point went back to his family because Raiden's like, nah, you're not ready, you're just going to be a burden, get lost. Cole goes back to his family. They chill out for a little bit. Goro shows up. Goro fights Cole. And of course Cole gets his shit wrecked. Until finally... Yeah, I guess he's fighting freaking Goro. Until finally, Goro focuses on his family. And that's when Cole... And that's... You guessed it. And that's when Cole unlocks his... I don't know I forgot what it's called. His chakra. He unlocks his chakra. Forgot what it's called. His arcana. He unlocks his arcana. And it's revealed that he has Power Ranger armor. And what the Power Ranger armor does is, I think we already talked about it earlier today, but earlier in the video, but we're going to talk about it again. Every time he gets hit, he gets a physical power back or something like that. He gets strength back, or it adds to his physical strength. Which, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that personally. But yeah, that's the arcana. And finally, he kills Goro. Which is, he kills Goro. And from there, a lightning teleport thing happens. And Cole shows back up with the group. And Raiden, as Raiden is teleporting everyone away... was it as he was doing it? Or was it a little bit before? I don't remember. Oh, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Watch the movie if you really want to know. This is a shitty breakdown. Kung Lao does get killed by Shang Tsung. I don't remember if it's as he was teleporting people away, or if it's like right before he starts teleporting people away. I think it's right before he starts teleporting people away. Yeah, Shang Tsung gets killed. Kung Lao gets killed by Shang Tsung.
He gets sucked.
He gets sucked.
His soul gets taken.
He got sucked off hard, and not in the fun way. He gets his soul taken by Shang Tsung. Sad. I thought it was pretty sad. And Liu Kang tries to stop it, fails because Cole stops him. Because let's be honest, it's one of those cliches where somebody has to die to like inspire everyone. Just another cliche that like it's so played out, like. And Raiden teleports the whole cast to a place known as the Void, which is a realm between realms. Which is fun fact. I think the Void is where Shang Tsung's island is located, because his island is located in a realm between realms. At least in the original storyline. There they come up with a plan. The whole plan is, all right, since we can't beat them in a group, let's try beating them one-on-one, basically. So it goes like this. Cole fights Cabal. Melina fights Liu Kang. No, I think that was it. Yeah, Melina's fighting Liu Kang. Sonya's fighting Kano. Jax is fighting General Reiko. I'm pretty sure that's what the order went.
But Liu Kang killed Cabal.
No, he didn't. Oh no, you're right. You got me. Yeah, you're right. It's Liu Kang versus Cabal and Cole versus Melina. You are 100% right on that. That's my B.
Yeah, Sonya saved.
Sonya fights Kano, and Jax fights General Reiko.
That was a one-sided fight.
And bada bing, bada boom. If you want spoilers, good guys win. After that, Sub-Zero apparently took Cole's family off camera. He taunts Cole. Don't know how I did that combo just now. He taunts Cole, and so Cole rushes into a teleported thing, and he gets teleported to that gym that were at the beginning of the movie where he was at. And at that gym, everything's frozen. His family's frozen against the wall, kind of like how Hanzo's family was frozen. And he fights Sub-Zero for a bit. Cole doesn't stand a chance because apparently that armor of his, I thought that was a normal block. His armor of his is like, apparently it's kryptonite is code. So that didn't do so. Cole's getting his butt wrecked. Cole does grab the dagger that Hanzo was using at the very beginning of the movie, which he used to kill a bunch of I forgot the name of the clan. Oh my god. Lin Kuei, a bunch of Lin Kuei members. You're gonna be. He just used a little dagger thing that he used to kill a bunch of Lin Kuei members, and he got me. And apparently that thing summons Scorpion. Don't ask me how. Magic, I guess. I think it was Raiden. I think it was Raiden that did it because Cole does say
it was his. I guess it just needed the blood of his bloodline to summon him, because the moment his blood ended on the blade, that's when he was able to come through.
I'm pretty sure it was Raiden, because Cole says to Raiden, I thought you weren't supposed to interfere.
Gave it to him.
Okay, fair. Yeah, that's true. Raiden did give it to him. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, apparently he got some blood on that knife, which I probably should have mentioned at the beginning of this breakdown. Like I said, we're winging this. This is not scripted, so that's how you know it's not scripted. It's not a good breakdown. Got blood on that knife, which gave him the ability to summon Hanzo, aka the Scorpion now, because he's not going by Hanzo. Don't ask me how.
No, he is going by Hanzo. He said at the end, my name is Scorpion now.
Whatever. Scorpion and Sub-Zero fight. Sub-Zero's getting his butt wrecked. Scorpion tosses Sub-Zero back into the ring, and there it becomes a 2-on-1 match. And spoilers, good guy win. Cole wins, Scorpion wins, yada yada yada. Cole saves his family. After that, it cuts to an undisclosed amount of time passes, and it cuts to his trainer, the gym owner, whoever it is, walking in, saying, "Hey, I need you for tomorrow night, $200." And he's like, "Nah, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore for $200." And so, yeah, he says he's going to Hollywood. And then the camera pans into like a cage of a Johnny Cage movie. So they really think they're getting a sequel, which I hope they do. But then again, I'm like also mad because I didn't really like this movie, and that's how the movie ends. Once again, pretty shitty breakthrough. I apologize. I wanted to work on a script. Matt was like, let's wing this, and so we're winging it. But let's be honest, winging it is funner. Alright, and let's discuss the movie. Alright, what do you guys think? Pros, cons?
It is some things right. They took liberties that just I didn't like at all. There's one that I don't know if they actually took a liberty or if it's just something that's delayed as of right now, as AKA Beyond killing everyone. If that was actually how they wanted, or if that was actually Quan Chi that did it.
All right,
And
well,
we won't know unless there's a sequel.
yeah. All right, let's start.
Quan Chi doesn't be introduced until then.
All right, let's start with the pros then. What did you like about the movie, Matt?
Fight scenes were great, and they done a lot of the stuff right. When it comes to the fight scenes and some of the character designs as well. That's one thing I can say. Some of those characters, you look at them, that's that character. Like Liu Kang, he looks like a young Liu Kang, naive and strong but yet naive and stuff like that. That's how the young Liu Kang should be.
Okay. You see, I didn't like a lot of the costumes because
A lot of the costumes, no.
like the
I
costumes.
really enjoyed Scorpion's costume.
Yeah. Well, I actually disagree with the Scorpion costume. Because I said it in my review, because I understand why they went with dark yellow. You can't have a bright yellow freaking ninja. It doesn't make sense. But I'm like, it's a movie literally talking about Arcana, a magical tournament to decides the world's, the fate of Earthrealm and all that. And I'm like, who cares about, like, stupid stuff like colors and stuff? Give me bright yellow fucking Scorpion. I really want bright yellow Scorpion. Because
that's his color scheme. His now color scheme.
it's not that dark. Yellow. It's not that dark though. It is pretty dark.
It's more of a golden color now. Between an orange and gold, or goldish orange now.
I have to use Scorpion again. I'll use Scorpion after this match just because I want to see. But I don't know. I don't like his. I don't like his costume. I do not like the costume for Scorpion. I don't like the costume for Sub-Zero. Because, it's not blue enough. Which, once again, I get why it's not bright blue. He's a ninja. No, everyone will notice the bright blue ninja. So, I understand it. I just don't like it. Let's see. What other costumes? I adored Cabal's costume. It is, like, my favorite costume out of the whole freaking cast. But yeah, Cabal's costume, in my opinion, is probably one of the best costumes in the whole movie. I am fangirling over Cabal's costume.
I am too. They did. That was really well done.
Yeah, let's see. Which costumes did you hate, though? Because personally, like I said, I hated the ninja costumes, and I actually hated Cole's costume. I don't know why. It just bothers me. What are you trying?
Wait. You hated his costume?
His Power Rangers armor. His Power Ranger armor.
Oh, that's how that should look. But because I'm about to say, because pretty much Cole didn't have a costume.
Yeah, I'm talking.
The chest piece. That's it.
Yeah,
that's how that chest piece should have looked.
It should look like that. I don't know enough about his character to tell you, but yeah, you know more about Mortal Kombat than I do at this point. All right, let's see. What else can we talk about? All right, what other stuff did you like? How about you, Roche? What do you like? What did you hate?
I mean, I liked everything. The only thing that I kind of hated was just the way they had Reptile looking.
Yeah, actually, no, I don't hate the reptile look. I mean, we talked about it a little bit earlier in the video. I hate the fact that this reptile creature isn't just reptile. It's whatever the hell its name is. Shazu, Zizu, whatever. Zazith, or whatever. And that's what I hated. I'm like, I said it in my review video, I don't understand why they did it. If you're going to want to introduce a reptile character, just introduce Reptile. I mean, if you got to kill him off in the first movie, kill him off in the first movie. Hell, he was killed off in the first movie in the classic one. So, kill him off, I don't care, but just introduce Reptile. That I don't really get, and that I'll probably never understand. Let me look at Scorpion's costume. Well, that's not the original costume. That's a customized costume. That's a classic costume. Yeah. I don't have his costume. Well, I guess I don't have his classic costume on or his original costume on. Alright, so that's the one thing you didn't like, Roche? Man, you're such sheep. You just didn't like Reptile?
I just didn't. I've never been a Reptile fan.
Alright, so yeah, you're not a good person to have a discussion with. You're literally sheep. You're just like, I like the movie. But yeah, let's see, what about...
I really do like the movie.
No, I liked the... it's an okay movie. I'm not gonna say I liked it. It's an okay movie, but because... Alright, let's talk about the story overall. What do you think of the story, man?
Story overall, I don't like that pretty much the first move. It's about the tournament. The pretty much the first part of Mortal Kombat is the tournament. They didn't even get to the tournament. They just boom.
What they had was kind of
stuff.
Yeah.
Let's just do stuff instead of actually going about like what the freaking thing is all about. The Mortal Kombat tournament.
Well, they had a tournament arc. That was the last 30 minutes of the movie. But yeah, they did. Yeah, the whole not having a tournament thing. I mean, I kind of get it. Because Shang Tsung's cheating. He's trying to kill the champions. But yeah, the Mortal Kombat has always been about the tournament. At least the first movie will always be about the tournament. So the fact that they kind of
everyone ready and then doing the tournament itself.
Yeah, and the fact that they kind of like cut out the tournament because Shang Tsung's cheating, which let's be honest, he would cheat, but I don't think he would cheat so blatantly. But yeah, that's actually, now that we're actually talking about the movie and stories, did you guys find it, didn't like the whole, they talk about the Elder Gods and like Shang Tsung is blatantly cheating, he even brags about it, and Raiden does nothing, he doesn't go talk to the Elder Gods or anything. Guys?
I don't think he could.
Well,
I don't think they would do anything. That's the reason why he didn't.
Well, no, I mean, in that case, this Raiden is a really lazy piece of shit, because the Raiden in the video games, when Shao Kahn is cheating, he's like, I'm going to talk to the Elder Gods, and the Elder Gods are like, no, Shao Kahn is not technically breaking the rules, he's bending them. Nothing says he can't invade Earthrealm, he just can't merge the realms. So no, the fact that he doesn't talk to the Elder Gods tells me this Raiden is lazy as fuck. And I don't like this Raiden. He seems too lazy. No, he seems too... I would have gone more with the in-game Raiden, which, yeah, he's an asshole, but at least he actually cares about Liu Kang, and at least he actually shows... I don't want to say empathy, because he's not really empathetic, but he at least shows that he has love for Liu Kang and Kung Lao. This Raiden seemed... I think they went too much God and not enough man. Because he is a demigod. Well, actually, I think he's a demigod in the new timeline. In the old timeline, I think he was 100% God.
That didn't change.
It didn't change? Oh, okay. But yeah, this Raiden, I feel, is way too much of a dick. But yeah, I don't like this Raiden. Okay, what did you guys think of okay, story overall? Alright, so man, if you have to rate the story 1 through 10, what would you rate it? Man.
Probably a 7.
I said mad, Roche.
I was about to say probably a 7.
Ugh, sheep, the both of you. Alright.
No, they did a couple of stuff right, but even if I say 7, it's like a very, very low. It's barely a 7.
Barely a 7. So like a 7.0 then. 7.0 on the dot. No ands, if, or buts. Alright, Roche, 1 out of 10, what'd you rate it as?
Exactly what I said, a 7.
A 7? Alright, well, I don't know. You might not be sheep. Alright, if you saw my review, you know my opinions on the story. Quick summary of that is, I thought the story was super safe. It was a safe story. It was a very... It was a very safe story, very, lack of better words, basic bitch. It's literally normal guy trying to live a normal life, gets the call to adventure, says he'll accept the call because he wants to protect his family, friends, blah, 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 training montage, ending. That's literally it. That's the whole story. So it's a basic bitch story, very safe story. So I'm once again, having a conversation did make me increase my, opinion of some things. like the whole Arcana, the dragon mark, the whole, only the strong can get the dragon mark, unless you're fucking a descendant of Hanzo Sahashi, then you're born with it. But yeah, if you kill the previous gang, it gets transferred. I never thought of it as, only the strong can get this mark. Roche changed my mind on that, so I'm actually okay with the mark now. Still not my favorite thing, but I'm okay with it. So I'm actually going to change my review. I said in my original video, I said 6 out of 5. 6 out of 5. I said 5 points. I suck at this. 6.5 out of 10. I'll actually increase it to... Yeah, I'll go with a solid 7, just because of the discussion I've had. It opened my mind up a little bit. So yeah, I'll change it to a solid 7. I am not going back to update my video. Fuck you people. I really shouldn't insult my fans. Though, all 2 of them, because I have 2 subscribers now. Yay! If you 2 watch this video, thanks for subscribing. Alright, let's talk about the characters. Starting at the top of the list, let's start with Cole. What do you guys think of Cole?
I don't remember anything about Cole, so I don't know if you know it was Cole or anything.
Cole is the guy that got the Power Ranger armor, yo. He's the one with the family.
I don't remember his actual character design in the game.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about movie. We're not comparing video games. We're not comparing games yet. We should just make that a different video, honestly, because we'll probably have a lot more to talk about. But what do you think of him in the movie, though, Markel?
Generic hero number 1.
Yeah, generic hero number 1. I can actually agree with that completely. What about you, Roche?
It's same, but it's like a wannabe Power Ranger. And I was like questioning his weapon too, kind of look like nunchucks in a way.
Oh no, I know. I don't remember what those things are called, but I've seen them before. Yeah, compass. Yeah, those. That's pretty normal. All right. So yeah, generic Power Ranger, generic good guy. He's just generic. Nothing, amazing about him, which I agree with. Let's see. Next character. Going by introduction. The next character that was introduced was Jax. What do you guys think of Jax?
Jax was good.
Jax was good.
That was a good Jax.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I agree. The actor they got Jax. The actor they got to play Jax, amazing actor. One of the best of the whole movie. Like, he's up there with Kano, Cabal. It goes Kano, Cabal, Jax for me. So those are really good. Can't really think of anything negative about his character. He goes through this whole little these gay ass arms, I hate him, wah, thing, which I think my biggest problem with it is he got over it pretty quickly, but then again, he got over losing his arms in the video game pretty quickly too, so.
He was forced to get, in the movie, he was forced to get over it. It was either die or get stronger.
Yeah.
and well, it was either die or upgrade. He decided to upgrade.
yeah, he did upgrade. Alright, let's see. Next character on the list that got introduced, Sonya. What do you guys think of Sonya?
Yeah, I like Sonya.
You like Sonya?
Yeah.
I did not like Sonya. I think the girl that got her, she's never been my favorite character. So I'm full disclosure, she's never been my favorite character. I've always always thought of her as a mech character. But when they in the movie, I didn't like the actress that they got. The actress that got her didn't, in my opinion, do a very good job. I mean, at this point, I was like, fuck me, get Ronda Rousey. I think she's a shitty actress, but I think she would have been better than her. But yeah, I didn't like the actress they got. Her whole storyline about the, not having a mark thing, I felt like it was a dumb storyline that it was like, oh god, like, I just didn't like it. Oh god, I just didn't like her storyline. But after hearing Roche's whole, Mark when he goes through the survival of the fittest and all that, I can kind of get behind it now. Still not my favorite storyline, but, still like meh. Alright, next character that got introduced, Kano. What do you guys think of Kano?
We already said that. We already say he's good. Move on.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, earlier in the video, we all love Kano here. So moving on. Okay, well, actually, let's talk about his design. Did you guys miss the Cyberknight guy? I hated the fact that his...
I did that.
Yeah. Talking about the changing subjects, because fuck it, it's my video. I do what I want. Did we talk about the Arcana? Because I hated that idea.
I did too as well.
Oof.
Ouch.
Right, Jesus. Yeah, nobody liked the Arcana. I hated it because, like I said earlier in the video, I love cybernetics and all that good shit. And you know, now that the whole thing gets thrown out the window just because of reasons. Okay, yeah, we all love Kano. Everyone loves Kano. Moving on. Who was the next character that got introduced? That was important. Liu Kang. Liu Kang got introduced. Actually, I'm doing this in a horrible order because it goes Shang Tsung and Melina and all that. So yeah, Reptile got introduced in the movie. I don't know if you guys have anything to say. I say wasted potential. Well, not even wasted potential. Like I said, it was just a stupid idea. So the whole Reptile, stupid idea. Shang Tsung. What do you guys think about Shang Tsung in the movie?
He was. Well, he played Shang Tsung good. Shang Tsung is arrogant. He played an arrogant douchebag.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. He did
That
play an
would
arrogant
do.
douchebag.
Who would do whatever it takes to win, which that is Shang Tsung. You don't. It's only one thing he didn't get a chance. Well, actually, no, he did. Someone who's this deceitful. He pretty much just get what he wanted in that movie. Yeah, Shang Tsung is a intelligent, deceitful wizard that you don't want as an enemy.
That's
And
fair,
the
yeah.
deceitful part they didn't do. He wasn't deceitful at all. He was just straight up hammered, getting the nail the entire movie.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I would say I didn't like about. He was not clever at all. He was just, I'm gonna do this. You try to stop.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, you
Yeah.
stop. I'm gonna do it again. I got it this time.
Jesus. Alright, what about you, O'Shea? What you think of Shang Tsung?
I kind of agree with Markel.
Yeah, nobody likes Shang Tsung then. I hated his costume personally. I think yeah, his costume was shite. Let's see. Next character, Melina. We all shared our thoughts about that already. We all hated it. Yeah, I already went in a little bit of detail earlier, but yeah, I hated the whole not being purple. I hated the whole outfit. I hated the fact no mask. I am happy they actually introduced the whole teeth thing, but I'm mad that it was all, at the end of the fucking movie. So, that. But I think I would have introduced... Nice. If it was me, I think I would have introduced Katana instead and just have Liu Kang... Who fought Melina again? Oh, it's cool. Yeah, I would probably just switch it up. Introduce Katana, have Liu Kang fight Katana, and just, have Liu Kang... Yeah, and just... Yeah, have that... Start off that whole love thing and go full... Start it off in the first movie and explore it more in the second. But... what I'm hoping, and I mentioned this in my review, and I'm going to mention it to you guys, I really do hope they go the clone angle with Melina. That she's a clone of Katana and a fusion of Baraka and all that good shit. Because if they do that, they can bring her back in the sequel. So yeah, I'm really hoping
That's actually true.
Yeah, I'm really hoping they go back, do the whole clone thing. I don't know any fucking moves. Ha! Ha! Aha. Oh god! Okay, so yeah, that's what my biggest hope for Melina is that she's not going to be wasted potential.
But you know Melina's always going to be good.
Okay, so that's my biggest fear with Melina. Who did they introduce after that? They introduced Raiden has been introduced. What do you guys think of Raiden?
Not as I don't really care for Raiden.
Yeah, I didn't really care for Raiden either. Like I said, I think he's probably the laziest fucking character. He should have been more, active and trying to actually enforce the rules of Mortal Kombat. But yeah,
He went from active to I'm not dealing with mortal situations.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, what about you, Markel?
Y'all pretty much just hit that net on the.
Yeah, okay, so nobody liked Raiden. Alright, let's see, who's next? Kung Lao, what'd you guys think of Kung Lao?
Kung Lao, well, yeah, he did. That was good. Good Kung
Yeah,
Lao.
he was good.
I think
Yeah,
they
he
got
was the arrogant fighter.
Yeah. I think they got what the hell just happened? Oh, this. As for Kun Lao, I think they got to play Kun Lao. I think they could have gotten a better actor, but they did do a good Kun Lao. Arrogant asshole, yada yada yada. He was Kun Lao. He was Kun Lao. He does kill. Kun Lao does get one of the coolest moments in the movie, in my opinion, and that's when he kills the vampire chick. I forgot her name. With a fatality from the game, cuts her in half, or cuts her upper body in half using his hat, which pissed off Shang Tsung, and that's the reason why Shang Tsung focused on Kun Lao and killing him, in my opinion. But that's most likely it.
Yep.
Yeah, with his death
That was
sucking.
amazing.
Yeah, so Kun Lao probably gets, in my opinion, the best moment in the whole movie. Let's see. Who else did they introduce? Oh yeah, what did you guys think of the side characters? Like, I already told you guys what I thought about Cabal. I loved Cabal, the actor they got him, his design and everything about him. What did you guys think of Cabal?
I said the same thing.
Yeah, he says
His design and everything. That was the moment you saw him. Yep, that's Cabal.
Yeah.
There was no doubt or anything. That was Cabal.
All right, so everyone
When I
here.
see it, my mouth dropped.
Yeah, so everyone loves Cabal. What did you guys think of General Reiko?
General Rico himself as a character is forgettable, so he was General Rico.
Really? General, I hated what
Yeah.
they did with General Reiko in this movie, because General Reiko is supposed to be stupid smart. He's supposed to be a strategist. He's stupid smart. He's a fighter. He is. He's a good fighter. And probably one of the best of Shao Kahn's army. But he's supposed to be stupid smart too. And this one, I feel like they went too much with the brute angle.
Yeah, if that's the case, then yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I think. They went too much with the brute angle, because I don't know why. I guess they saw his design or something. They saw he wielded a giant hammer or something, and oh, he's a brute. I do not know why they went with the brute angle. But yeah, I liked his design. His design was very similar to the game, so his design was, I liked it. So I'm okay with his design. I hate what they did with his personality. And that's pretty much it. What about you,
He
Roshan?
had a personality?
Yeah, fair enough. He didn't have a personality. That's true. What'd you think, Roshan, General Reiko?
He personality-less. I didn't really pay much attention to him,
Yeah, there you go.
but
Gets-
they could have did a lot better.
Yeah. All right. What do you guys think of the vampire chick, Nikara, whatever the hell her name is?
Oh, I liked her.
You liked her? What did you like about her? They did nothing with her.
Just her design, I liked.
All right, fair. All right, you liked her design. Well, what do you think? All right, that's fair. Roche liked her as a design. What about you, Markel?
Her actual design is more. She wasn't as much of a vampire. She was just a person with wings. Yeah, the
Fair
actual
enough.
design for her, she's more bat-like. Not bat-like. She looks more like a demon, to be honest with you, than a vampire.
Yeah,
'Cause
maybe.
I actually used to love to use her in Armageddon.
I don't know enough about it to tell you
she had-
honestly. I know she's
she had
just.
horns, huge bat wings, stuff like that.
Oh, god damn it! Fuck you! Okay, so yeah, I don't know enough about Nikara to tell you her story or anything like that, but yeah. All I know is that I don't like her design. Gets one of the coolest deaths, so does that, yay. Let's see, next character, Goro. What'd you guys think of Goro?
Good.
Good?
His design was good.
Yeah, I did like his
It's
design.
I like how brutal
It's
he
hard,
was.
it's hard to mess up Goro. It's hard to mess up Goro unless you just don't go by his design. And even then, you still are pretty good as a Goro if you make a Goro.
You know, honestly, I think I wouldn't have introduced Goro in this movie. I probably would have
I
saved him
wouldn't
for
either.
the sequel. I would have saved him for the sequel, and I probably would have done, what's his name? The other one that's more catty and shoots fireballs from his mouth.
Oh, his brother?
That's his brother. Yeah, I would have done the one that looks like a tiger and shit. Introduced him. I didn't know that was his brother. I thought they were just of the same race, and he was like just more beast-like.
No. Nope, that's his brother.
Oh. Okay, cool. I did not know that. But yeah, I would have introduced him instead of Goro, just because it would have been better. At least, yeah, that way they could have saved some more heavy hitters for the sequel. But then again, I guess they're going to do Shao Kahn in the sequel.
Yeah, they're gonna pretty much bring Mataro out this time.
Yeah. All right. Who's next? The design was good. One didn't have much of a personality, but at this point, I feel like they were rushing it. Who else did we not talk about? All right. Sub-Zero, Bihan. What do you guys think of Sub-Zero?
That nigga would be on.
They did good with Bihan.
Yeah. This
It was
Bihan,
amazing.
he
Everything.
was actually hinged.
Fuck that. I'm not doing her again. We talked about this a little earlier today. In my other video, I did not like Bihan. I was okay with him. I liked what they did with his story and all that. It was just Bihan, which is I'm okay with. But once again, this is stuff I mentioned in my review. Since they gave him such black, dark clothing, I wish they didn't go with Sub-Zero. I wish they went with Noob Saibot, that title instead.
You can't. That is Bihan. He has to die first.
Well,
Which he is dead.
Dude.
So now he can be Bihan.
Dude, they took so
So
many
besides
liberties. They took so many goddamn liberties with this movie. Just fuck it. Why not? Just go with Noob Saibot. Who cares? He's already working.
Everyone.
Well,
Everyone.
that's fair. No, the hardcore fans care, which is fair. I'm a hardcore fan, but not as hardcore a fan as some people is. But unless they introduce Quan Chi in this movie, which I don't think, which if they do, they're gonna have to introduce Shinnok, and that's gonna be a whole different fucking baskets. So if they do introduce Noob Saibot, it's gonna be in the third movie. Which, that's if they get a sequel, and that's if they get a fucking third movie. So, I don't know, personally. So, I don't know. Like I said, I don't like it. I prefer Noob Saibot since he was already wearing so much black to begin with.
I didn't know your health was that low.
Yeah, pay attention. Yeah, I prefer Noob Saibot. But yeah, I guess Markel is correct. He has to die first, in which he did officially die, thank God. Yay! So yeah, maybe in the sequel they'll introduce Noob Saibot, or maybe they'll introduce Quan Chi in the sequel and then Noob Saibot. That's what I'm hoping for. Alright, how about Scorpion? What do you guys think?
Our all-time favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair,
They did
yeah.
him. That was really spot on for him. Most of how he looks, how he actually looks in the game and everything. So that I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually the model for Scorpion that they use.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either. I do like this, I do like the outfits they gave him, but once again, it's same complaint as earlier. I just hate his stupid color scheme. I prefer the bright colors. But once again, I know why they didn't do it. They're ninjas. I like the actors they got for both Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Like, amazing actors. They were, like, on point. Even though I only heard them speak, I've only heard them speak Japanese. But yeah, I think they were really good actors.
Bihan speak both.
Oh, he did speak. He spoke Chinese, Japanese, and I think he spoke a little bit of English. I think the only English he ever spoke was for the Lin Kuei, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bihan, all the actors they got for him, amazing. Alright, but what would you give the characters' overall score? Unless you want to go
all the characters together or just one at a time.
Do you want to? Up to you. You want to go? You want to go one at a time?
I'd rather go one at a time.
All right.
Some characters would drop others. They would drop the overall score.
All right.
A lot, but
All right.
make it go
Fair
up
enough.
high.
All right. Starting with the main character, Cole. What do you think of Cole?
And a 7 or 8.
Really? What?
I don't remember anything of how he actually looks, so I'm gonna have to go 6.
Yeah, I'm surprised you said 7 or 8, Roshade. Goddamn.
Only
was the
thing I
fact
remember
that-
is his armor and his whatchamacallit, which is spot on. But
Let's
I
see.
think I might be a little bit harsh because I don't remember anything about Cole as a character, which is on NetherRealm and not them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. All right. Moving on. What do you think of Jax? Rating for Jax. Rating for Jax.
9.
9? Yeah, I give it a 9. I'll probably give him a 9 too, yeah. Alright, moving on. Rating for Sonya.
7.
I would give her... Yeah, I'll give it the 7.
She's blonde and spunky. That's all.
Yeah,
she
fair
can
enough.
be.
That's fair enough. I'll give it the 7. I agree. I give it the 7. I'll give it the 7. right, moving on. Shang Tsung,
5.
5. Why 5? I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
he's Asian.
Jesus, you're giving him a
Yeah,
5 because
so
he's
sorry.
Asian?
Yeah, no, that's it. That's all he has in common.
Wow,
Yeah,
racist.
no.
You give the blonde a 7 and the Asian a 5.
No, because she was playing her character. She was spunky. Shang Tsung was not smart or deceptive or anything. He was just a brute. Or he was just a brute, pretty much. He did not play as. He was not Shang Tsung at all.
That's fair.
entire
That's fair.
movie.
That's fair. All right, yeah, 5. Yeah, I'll give it a 5 as well. I actually agree with that. I'm gonna be sheep. I'm sheeping the shit out of this. All right, next character, Melina.
3.
At 3. Why 3?
She doesn't. She didn't look like Melina until the very end.
That's fair.
She was not. Only thing good about her was her moveset and her fighting style, which suited her.
That's fair. Okay, true. All right, about a 3.
She gets. It's because of that 3. But character design was not Melina at all. You have to say that's Melina.
That's fair,
Or I
yeah.
won't believe
They had to just say Melina. Yeah, that's fair. That's true. Yeah, if they didn't introduce her as Melina, yeah, I agree with that. There would be no way in hell to tell the difference. So, alright, let's see. That's Melina, Shang Tsung, Cole, Long. Who else did we talk about? Alright, what about Liu Kang?
Liu Kang was good. I give him an 8.
Give him an 8. I forgot to mention my ranking for Melina. For Melina, I would probably give her, just because I'm a Melina fan, I'm giving her the 6. It's passable. Yeah, it's crap, but it's passable. Just because I'm a huge Melina fan. Alright, Liu Kang, what's your rating?
Liu Kang is an 8.
An
I give
8?
him an 8. He looked like Liu Kang. That's one thing about it. He looked and he felt like Liu Kang.
Alright, that's fair. What about you, Roche? What, did he leave?
He's gone.
Well, if you actually discussed, I'd mention him a lot more. You see? Fucking, I'm not gonna stop the video.
He's still in the party.
He probably took off then. Alright, he probably took off then. Probably an emergency. Alright. Next character, Kung Lao. What do you think of Kung Lao?
9.
A 9, really? Oh wow. Why? Why 9?
Kung Lao. He was Kung Lao.
Fair enough.
He was Kung. That was it. That was a actual Kung Lao. Yeah, he was. That was an actual Kung Lao. Arrogant. But can back up his words. Very tough, but full of himself. He believes he's the chosen one. I think the only thing that was missing was being jealous of Liu Kang, and that was it. That was it.
That's
'Cause
fair.
he was jealous of Liu Kang because Liu Kang was the actual chosen one.
Yeah, fair enough. You see, I'm actually not gonna give him the 9. I loved him. I love Kung Lao. I loved the personality was spot on. The outfit was amazing. But I actually have to lower it because the acting. I don't think the actor they got was good enough. I think they really cheaped out on the actors, that's my problem with him. His acting wasn't great. Oh god, I don't remember how to use Spawn. He was my main character too. Let's see. Yeah, so I actually have to give him maybe a 7. I'll give him a 7. C. I give him a C. Kung Lao's a C. Alright, who's next? Raiden? What do you think of Raiden?
Raiden.
Yeah, not really much to say about him.
A 4. He did give me some elder god vibes at the end, being all wise and stuff. Cause that's some Raiden is wise and snarky, but he wasn't. Again, y'all guys nailed it in the head throughout the entire review. He wasn't active at all as actual Raiden is.
Yeah. So 5. Yeah, I can agree with that. 5. I can agree with 5. Who's next on our shit list? General Reiko? What do you think of General Reiko?
I don't remember enough. Other than him, now them not taking full advantage of like who he is.
I can't do my fucking combo thing. So yeah. So just low rating.
Another another 5.
And really a 5. Alright, I actually gotta give Jenner.
Spot on. I like his design of spot on, but like them taking advantage of who he actually is. Nah.
Yeah,
That
actually,
was just a character that they needed someone to die, so they picked him.
yeah, I actually have to give it a 3 just because, you know, it was so bad. He's wasted potential, which I say, like, if you're wasted potential, you're a 3. Alright, who was next? What'd you...
I think I dropped it a 4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, because his character design is actually really good. It's just that's it. That's all he has is character design. He has nothing else.
Yeah. Alright, what do you think of Nikara?
3 because she does not look like her at all.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, 3 and did nothing with her. Nah, I can agree with 3 and did nothing with her. Alright, Cabal.
10.
10, yeah, I agree with 10. And I think we talked about it earlier today. But summary, we love the acting, we love the outfit, we love the personality, we love his script. Whoever wrote him well. Yeah. So everything about Cabal. Did we talk about Kano?
Yeah, I don't think we've rated him though.
Yeah, 10.
Kano, no, nah.
No, really, why not?
9 because of size.
Yeah, true. True, yeah, actually, I agree with that. 9, just because he's not cybernetic enough. I agree with that.
He doesn't have the eye.
Alright. Who else did we talk about? Everyone? Oh, no, not yet. Goro? Oh, no, did we? Yeah, we talked about Goro.
Yeah, Goro.
Yeah, we gave him like a 7 or a 6 because he was like, the design was good, and then, you know, it's Goro.
Can't mess up with Goro.
Yeah, you can't really screw up Goro. Let's see, who's next? I think that's everyone. Is that everyone? Let's see, Cole, Jack, Sonya, Raiden, Liu Kang, Kun Lao, that's the good guys. Bad guys, Cabal, Shang Tsung, Melina, Nikaro, General Reiko, Kano, and Goro. Yeah, that's everyone. Alright, the only thing I can think about or talking about, since we've already rated the story, we rated the characters, you want to talk about the Easter eggs?
I do like the Easter eggs. I've seen the medallion. I've seen the picture of Kodokan. Well, statue of Kodokan.
You see, yeah, there was a...
Did you see anything else?
Yeah, they had Shinnok's amulet.
Yeah, that's the thing. I saw the amulet. That's what...
They had Katana's fan, too. Yeah, they had Katana's fan. Yeah, they had Katana's fan on one of the things. Yeah, I think it was right next to Shinnok's amulet. It was a really quick thing, though. It was a blink and you miss it. But yeah, the fact that they introduced Shinnok's amulet means they might introduce Shinnok in a movie, and maybe in a third one. That'd be pretty interesting. Alright, yeah, the night there was a Nightwolf Easter egg. They showed off a little like a cut newspaper. It was showing off Nightwolf.
Yeah.
Which was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, fucked it up. Nightwolf Easter egg, which is Nightwolf immortal? No. What makes him special again? I don't remember.
Ouch.
I'm trying to remember Nightwolf.
I was just trying to do that, but I picked up the shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember what makes Nightwolf special now. That spirit thing, it can pass on to a different Nightwolf. Any person can be Nightwolf. So we might get introduced to a different Nightwolf. So hopefully we get introduced to some of these characters that they're Easter egging. Shinnok, Nightwolf. They showed off Katana's flag. They showed off that statue of Kodokan. They showed off that image of Shao Kahn. So hopefully we get some. If they get a sequel, we get more characters. Yeah, Johnny Cage wasn't a huge Easter egg. Yeah, that's just sequel bait. And let's see. Joker. Ugh. My dog's barking. Alright, let's see. What else can we talk about? Pretty cool Easter eggs, but I think that's everything. We talked about the story, we talked about the characters, we talked about the costumes while talking about the characters. It was not a very good. It was not a very cool, good, full breakdown. I apologize for that. Next time I'll write a script, and man, I'll just read off the script, and Matt can just deal with it. Because winging it is not fun. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's everything. You have anything else you want to talk about the movie, Markel?
They could have did better.
You could have done better. Agreed.
They could have did better.
Here's one thing I don't understand about the movie though.
What's up, Rusher?
If his family gets frozen, right? The family should be dead. How did that family come back to life when Scorpion came in the picture?
A wizard did it. Are you forgetting about the Elder God? No, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. But yeah, I'm assuming... I don't know. I'm assuming maybe Raiden helped revive him. I mean, I don't know how long you can stay frozen for before you die, but... maybe Raiden had something to do with it once they were finally on, fully thawed and shit. But yeah, that's my guess about it. Let's see. Alright, final thoughts and reviews, which we kind of did reviews. Alright, final thoughts. Fuck it.
Final thoughts. I thought the movie was great. I mean, there's still room for improvement, so hopefully they make a sequel to fix some errors.
Alright. Alright, what about you, Markel? Final thoughts?
This is like one of those movies that it like this. You pray to this, like the second one to do better.
That's if they get
the
a
first
second one, yeah.
Yeah, because that's all they can do is go up on that and just pay attention to characters. Ouch, my cankle.
Your one weakness.
Because they deviated a lot away from Mortal Kombat. They pretty much made a prequel to Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
That's more of a prequel than Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, my final thoughts. It's an okay movie. It's a very safe story. Some of the characters sucked. Some of the characters were amazing. If they get a sequel, I hope they bring back some of them. I really do. I would love to see Kano back. I would love to see Cabal back. But they probably won't unless they introduce Quan Chi. Alright, let's see, how long is this video? This video is almost 1 hour and 30 minutes long. If you watched a full breakdown and full discussion and review, thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You want to say anything to the good people of the YouTubes, Mad Legend?
Watch the movie. Give us your opinion in the comments.
And stay powerful.
Stay powerful, friends. Deuces.
It's combat time.